And welcome back, and now we are going to save and hear Jake Marshall's testimony. And we're alone because Emma decided to run away for some strange reason. The court will now reconvene. She didn't come back. Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime, Mr. Jake Marshall. Drinking whiskey. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Me, partner? Oh, well, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersection when needed. Oh, I know, you're a patrolman. As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind calling it out. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor. Howling wind? I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day when the crime took place. Is this correct? According to the papers, partner. What do you mean? A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Maybe it's best if we get this on quickly. Let's get this over with quickly. I don't understand Westernese. In English. So, my job is to keep a wary eye on that bone orchid. They say I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remembered right, I was at the street side saloon time when it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. I think that's what he said. I can't say I particularly care for your attitude. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint-activated locks inside the evidence room? Fingerprint-activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those? He's not being very helpful. He's not that good with machines. Or following orders. Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours. Aww. And I'm guessing by bone orchid he means, the evidence room. I just made sure nothing moved in the security camera monitor. That room's so still, even the time dies in there. I was just the caretaker who entered the readings. Recordings. You interred them? Videos of nothing aren't that useful. When the time would come, I'd erase the tape. If nothing unusual is recorded, tapes are to be erased every 6 hours. Each time I'd erase a tape, it felt like I was erasing a part of my life. This guy has a flair for the dramatic, but it isn't going to do him any good. So in actuality, you don't physically enter the evidence room. They say I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Why isn't it your style? But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right? Ain't you heard a word I said, partner? I told you that ain't my style. I'm afraid you don't understand. No desperado I know what's the rules get in his way. No desperados I know join the police force. Huh. Sorry, partner. Can't say I do. I haven't been in that crypt in weeks. How does this guy avoid being fired? But apparently somebody bypassed these 2 security systems. Gold mine. And yet you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism? Sorry, partner, I ain't good with machines. I couldn't even tell you how a bike works. That's quite, incredible. The sensors on the locker handles cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence. Now that he mentions it, Detective Gumshoe said something like that, too. At any rate, it doesn't seem to be relevant to the crime. The what? What were you doing in a place like that? I was eating spaghetti. Not even an Angel's steak lunches can beat that parlor's Vongo Sipa pasta. Do you mean to tell us you abandoned your police duties to eat some noodles? Not all desperados eat tacos, partner. That's not what I meant. I hope this has at least taught you a lesson. Did you not want to raise this year? Yeah, that is true. If you're out of ammo... Out of ammo, Officer Marshall? That's right, partner, or as you'd call it, evidence. If you plan to pin the crime on me, then you better draw, otherwise you're just wasting time. My street horse is waiting. Oh, okay, I remember. There's a very obvious Spart. Spart? What's a Spart? I don't know, but we have ammo. We got ammo, my friend.
Objection!
Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this? After all, you were in the security room at the time of the crime, and yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. Actually, there is some explaining you need to do. You left a very large trail up behind the scene. Or to be exact, a handprint. Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crib. I pay my respects, that is, make my rounds about once a month. It's only natural for my fingerprints to be in there. I only wish it were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Your blood-stained fingerprints were at the crime scene? The blood was wiped away. However, a luminal test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall? Seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. Huh? I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall? About this blood-stained fingerprints? Okay. I am very interested to see what he comes up with. Okay. Bull. That is bull. The bloodstain and the fingerprint. He's pretty good. I give him that. It's valid. There is room for doubt. I have learned that the hard way. Gotta press him a little bit. There are some parts that seemed a little bit unclear to me. What about this? So then, what about the bloody handprint? Was it mine? It's a mystery. Please explain. Bull crap. The chances of that happening are 1,000,000 to 1. On the contrary, one could argue just the opposite. The chances of that are not happening are 1,000,000 to 1. Get one thing straight, partner. You ain't gonna get no reward from me with a mere fingerprint. You wanna know why? Wrong. That is where you are wrong, sir. Unrelated? They're as different as night and day. Kinda like Ceral and Serial. One's got to do with breakfast while the other one's a type of murder. He's right. Although seemingly alike, they're totally different. I don't see what homonyms have to do with this. Completely unrelated. I kind of have an objection about that. I have an idea. More rather. It's by chance. It's bullcrap. I'm on the wrong statement. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Move mouse. Nope. Okay. Well, on that failed note, because the camera's running low on battery, I'm going to be ending this off here, so we're going to try and find the flaw in Jake Marshall's testimony next time.